And then you have to get this makeup of the team working together well. And one of the keys I found just in working with my clients over the years is that the more an individual understands themselves and how they think and how they behave, and begins to understand how others think and behave, the more likely they're able to work together in a team and to overcome the natural misunderstandings and challenges that come simply from human beings working together. And that's why I'm a great advocate of good assessments. Assessments that people can take can help them gain insight. And the ones that I use are very good. I really like them because I'll tell you what the assessment's called, by the way. It's the Profile XT. And I like the Profile XT because, number one, it tells you how you think. Thinking styles are very important. Construction has a wide variety of opportunity for different ways of thinking and communicating. Some people are more conceptual in the way that they think. Others are more practical and hands-on. In construction, you need both types of people. Folks who think conceptually, folks who think practically. So it's great on a team to get a good blend of different thinking styles. And then, of course, you need different behavioral styles. Not only do people think differently, they act differently. Let me give you a couple of examples as far as that's concerned. There's some people who are conformists. They value processes and procedures. They embrace them. They're comfortable with them, and they're very good at executing them. There's others who are non-conformists. And sometimes they struggle with processes and procedures, but they also have the ability to look at processes and procedures from an outside perspective. And because they have that outside perspective, they're able to suggest innovations in processes and procedures. And so those nonconformists can have a great impact on the profitability of your projects simply because they are always looking for new ways of doing things. But the conformists are valuable because once you've identified those new ways, they're good at just taking that process and executing it. Another behavioral style that's where you can see some contrast is that some people are extremely intuitive, whereas others are very objective. Some people go by their gut, others go by their head. Some people are instinctive, others need numbers. In my view and in my experience, you need both types of people in an organization and on a team to help drive a project. Because sometimes you need to know the numbers and you need to understand the numbers, but sometimes there's insights that necessarily the numbers can't tell you that people have just by being on the job site. They can see things, they can feel things, they can get a sense of what's going on. And that instinctiveness or that intuition that drives the way that they behave helps them to bring value to the team. Another behavioral style that you might find on a team where there's some difference is you have your pessimist versus your optimist. You have your glass half empty and your glass half full. In terms of construction, which one do you think is better? In my view, being a pessimist is better on construction projects simply because they're risky. And so to be skeptical and to have a guarded outlook can be a positive thing. So pessimists are good risk managers. But you know what optimists are able to do? They're very good at pushing through the pain. They're very good at looking at a situation which may seem dire and where you may be getting your pessimists thinking too negatively and saying, hey guys, we can get through this. We can work through it. So you need both pessimists and optimists. So when you're putting together a team, think of those behavioral styles, think of those thinking styles, and make sure you have a good blend appropriate to the project for driving through profitability.